Flare gun.
Yeah.
The flare guns. Some really antique flare guns that are used. We had 5 of them, and then we had one that was actually it was a rocket, some kind of. It wasn't a rocket launcher, but
like
it was
a grenade
big
launcher?
grenade launcher
Yeah.
that they made kind of look and feel used as a grenade or as a.
Don't worry about it. Let's just
Flare
move on.
launcher, as a flare launcher, which was pretty cool. Just some cool antique old.
But the idea behind it was it would shoot these tubes of UV light, burns like the sun, basically. So it would singe the zombies, or not the zombies, the vampires. What movie are we here to promote?
Did you have to go through weapons training?
A little bit. When we did the flare gun shooting, they had it all lined up, and there was an armory master gentleman there who worked with me on gun safety a little bit, make sure everybody's safe on set.
He was basically just like
had a gun with wooden bullets in it and silver bullets in it, and then shooting blanks, and then different levels of it's not powder.
Yeah, it's gun.
There's powder in there.
There's just no bullet. There's no shell.
Yeah.
There's no whatever the fuck it's called. Who cares?
I don't know that much about guns.
No, but what kind of gun does Dylan have?
Oh
too?
my gosh!
Oh, I'm sorry. Why did I do that?
I was purposely not saying that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I put you on the spot. Don't worry about it. Come back to it.
The pistol. Maybe I'll think about it.
You guys have no
idea. I'll look it up.
He's gonna beat me up now. He's totally that kind of guy.
We'll keep the cameras on for that.
Yeah, do some of that. UFC.
Brandon, did you have to work to convince the producers to see you as another character?
No, thank goodness. Not on this one, anyway. I certainly have in the past, but no, this one there was interest from the beginning. So they came to me, and I said, "Oh, this is cool." I knew what knew the history of the comic already, and loved the script, and so I was excited to come on board.
Plus, he's perfect for it. He was like perfect for it.
You do look
How
like.
could they not, right? Yeah.
Does look like the character.
Yeah, it's like he's perfect for it.
It's just the other side of me. I mean, it's not certainly Dylan is not really like Superman in any regard, really. But I kind of tend to be kind of dry and sarcastic, like Dylan is. So there was my own sensibility that I felt comfortable in bringing to the screen that I thought played well, Dylan.
You should have said, "I'm not really dry or sarcastic at all." No? No one? No?
And laughter ensues.
This is why we think each other are hilarious.
But bouncing off that, the last trailer was very funny, and it's been a lot of fun watching you and Scott Pilgrim and Second Mary be very funny.
Cool.
We're going to see a lot more comedy in this film.
I think of this movie as a horror comedy. I mean, for me, that's horror action comedy.
Yeah.
The buddy relationship. It's kind of like The Odd Couple, esque. Which was a lot of fun. The relationship that we developed with Clark and Jimmy. We only had a couple scenes like that. In this, we get to do it a lot more. And create an even deeper relationship. And we'd also had, become better friends. So that plays on screen too, as we were able to kind of play with some of the dialogue, in some scenes. So that was one of the things that attracted me to the role was the comic side. Although Dylan is being dry and sarcastic, it's still humorous, and it's very different from Marcus's energy.
Oh yeah,
it plays really well.
Also, I agree with you. I think you should just do comedy because you're so freaking funny.
Thanks.
And he's really funny.
I love comedy.
No, seriously, like it's just like
ready. Bring it on.
Yeah, I love those movies too. I've seen Scott Pilgrim like 12 times, and the guy's funny.
Well, in Scott Pilgrim, it was like that. You were playing it so straight. It was like Airplane, It's,
yeah, that's a good
Peter Graves type thing,
You gotta believe it, I guess. To make it real, and Edgar, trust Edgar Wright. I trust him to hell and back, I guess, because he's just that good, and he allowed me to be that committed to the character and be that kind of over the top in a way, but committed so that it worked and made it fun. He's a great director.
Sam, are you recognized a little bit more at this convention this year now that Being Human's been on?
I haven't been on the floor yet, but certainly in life, it's been interesting. I'll never get used to it. People are starting to, and I'm sure this is something that was weird for you when it first started happening, but people are starting to know me by name now, which is really weird. I was at Chipotle the other day. Shout out Chipotle, fucking best chips ever. And I was like ahead in line, and he was still making my tacos behind me. The guy who was making my tacos, I shout out to Taco Guy. I don't know his name. And so I was like up dealing with my bowl, and the guy, Taco Guy, goes, "Hey Sam, you want these? Are these crispy or soft tacos?" And I turned around without missing a beat. I was like, "They're soft." and then I didn't even like think about it until I literally had paid and was like walking out. I was like, "Wait a minute." I never told him my name. He just knew who I was, and he was totally a cool guy. But that's happened a lot now. Like people being like, "Hey, you're the actor Sam Huntington." It's like, yeah, I guess so.
You guys already got a second season order, right?
Yes, we did. Yeah, already. It felt like a decade before it actually happened. But yeah, we did, yeah. It's great. Yes.
So, Brendan, I mean...
I'm sorry. She was waiting.
I was just gonna ask about some of the action sequences, along with working with Kevin Monroe.
Kevin did a great job in the acting, in the action sequences. He would go in, we'd say, "Brandon, this is how you do it."
He would do it first.
He would do it first, and then...
this is how it's done.
Yes. No, it was cool. It was a lot of fun to do that because I hadn't really done a lot of action, a lot of action in my acting life. In real life, I fight a lot. So this was a great opportunity to learn some fight choreography and some cool moves and do Hollywood foo, as the stunt guys kind of call it. And working with Kevin was great because he really loved this movie, and had great vision for it, and was extremely collaborative, which is really important as an actor to know that you can trust your director, but also that if you have a problem, you can come to him and talk to him or her about it and work it out. Because it's at the end of the day, it's most important for everybody to feel comfortable. For me as an actor to feel comfortable. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to be open and honest, when the camera's on. So.
And how about this? Chuck Norris's kid was our stunt coordinator.
Really?
Yes, way. Don't doubt me, ever.
Were there daily Chuck Norris jokes? Like, Chuck Norris doesn't beg to differ begs Chuck Norris?
I would never challenge anyone related to Chuck Norris, ever. Eric was a great guy.
Yeah, it was. Eric Norris.
But I wouldn't challenge him.
It's good fight stuff.
Yeah, really good.
I would know. He was a driver. He was like a race car driver and stunt driver.
Right. Yeah.
Of course he was.
Yeah. Of course he was. Fucking Chuck Norris's kid.
Yeah, how high can he kick?
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow.